sometimes to rest, unwind. Holla if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deplete your appetite. Got to vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down, and I'll be telling us, yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bud. Yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. And you'll be singing, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll be singing, oh, yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go, like I don't wanna go, go, go home. And you'll be singing, oh, yeah. You'll be singing, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get out, yeah. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over, deplete your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down, and they'll be telling us, yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lit the lights up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note.
Well, welcome in everybody to round 11 of the Fenn Refrigeration VRA XFINITY series. Tonight we are live from Daytona International Speedway for what is the final race for the round of 12. The last chance to book your ticket into that round of 8. Joining me in the comms box tonight, it is Mr. Aaron Gray. Aaron, welcome back to the comms box.
Thanks, Brad. It's good to join you this evening.
Yeah, important night it is for some of these drivers who are trying to find a way into the round of 8. I'll get the points up nice and early for those of you watching at home. This is the current situation for these drivers going into tonight's race. Well, it is Simmons comfortable up the top, locked into that round of 8, but check out that battle for that final spot. Hayden Millings and Josh Thompson. It's going to basically come down to those two. You would think Dion Gregory in with a chance, but they're really going to need Hayden to have a bad night and crash out.
Yeah, and being Daytona in the super speedway format, anything's possible really. And with it being a cut-off race, you can expect there to be some sort of desperate moves, and I can't imagine they'll be willing to just sit back and ride until the last 5 laps. There'll be guys be trying to push their way forward, and no doubt there'll be chaos in amongst it.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's the situation with the Tier 1 Championship, because Tier 2 Championship happening as well, and well, those guys that are outside that cutoff have got a lot of work to do. I know Michael Kemp a long way down there in the points, but he's running the Dale Earnhardt livery tonight, so we'll see what's going to happen out of that car tonight. Anything possible, that's for sure.
I don't know whether we can crown Kempy as the new Intimidator, but he might prove us wrong. But yeah, we've obviously got Hayden Guptill sitting 13 points to the good on the cut line there over McLeod. But yeah, and same with Howell. So they'll be looking for I know Hayden will be looking for a good run there to squeeze himself in, but 13 points probably isn't enough to be comfortable.
Yeah, too right. Things pretty dark at the moment. Hopefully some lights take effect before we get into the race, that's for sure. But we're following here Bryce Harding as he looks to set his first time here in qualifying. Just over a minute to go, in fact. So, and talk about leaving it to the last minute here for Bryce.
Yeah, and typically with these super speedway, given last time that I raced on the platform, was you generally done your fastest lap on your second. So there would be a certain point on the track you would cruise out of the pit, and then you would go and you'd spend the first lap on the top of the track winding it up, and then the second lap would be your money lap. And like you say, Bryce could be cutting it a bit fine, but yeah, knowing him, he analyses things very well, so wouldn't surprise me if he's got things bang on either.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's P30 at the moment. He's definitely going to run out of time to get the lap done, because I don't think it extends after qualifying here. So, but surely that's a tactic. I can see Corey Crossan also a 1 minute 17 his best lap. So obviously clearly opted to start off the rear of the field there, as that is the end of qualifying. I tell you what, Willie McClune, he is going to start off the front row, and check out who's lining up next to him, Hadley Boyce. He's done fairly limited rounds this season, but starting off the front row tonight.
Yeah, obviously the Sigma boys have had two different approaches about it. I can imagine Willie just wants to start up the front and try and keep his nose clean and away from all the carnage, but the other guys as well, Corey and Bryce starting down the back, they know the type of race that it is that it doesn't really matter too much where you qualify. It's more about just staying out of trouble. So wouldn't surprise me in the first sort of 10 or 15 laps they work their way forward anyway.
Yeah, too right. Well, I'll tell you what we will do now is I will get up your starting order for tonight's race, and like I said, off that front row, the 61 of Willie McClone, and next to him it is Hadley Boyce. Out of row 2, it'll be the 8 of Jamie Nankervis lining up next to him, Hayden Guptill, and he'll be looking to have a good run tonight after being unlucky last week. Out of row 3, Brady Stanley lines up next to Murray Howell. Row 4, it'll be Brock Mackney and Ethan Curran. Out of row 5, we'll see Kyle Matthews lining up next to Hayden Millings. Out of row 6, it'll be Matthew Stables, and first run for the season, Terry Leverage Watkins lining up. Out of row 6, out of 7, it'll be Julian Westbury and John Boswell. Row number 8, it'll be Jamie Harding lining up next to Logan Howard. Out of row 9, it'll be Wayne Van Biljon lining up next to Dion Gregory. Row 10, it'll be Cale James and Luke Bradley. From row number 11, it'll be Christopher Pinkney and Josh Murdens. Out of row 12, I'll get there, Josh Thompson and Carson Daly. Out of row 13, it'll be Xavier Simmons lining up next to Michael Kemp. Out of row 14, Jared McLeod and Jordan Smith. From row 15, it'll be Sam Waddell and Bryce Harding. Row 16, we'll see Lockie Brett and Matt Blee. From row number 17, it'll be Jamie Arnma and Miles Baker. From row 18, Mark Grover lines up next to Aiden Gregory. At row 19, and I believe the final row, it'll be Corey Crossan and Ben Doherty, who's probably waiting in below us, is he? No? Is he actually going to race tonight? There you go. Possibilities. We'll see what happens.
Looks like he got a better offer, mate.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's actually out there, so... But we are set to go racing round 11 of the Xfinity Series Championship. Last race for the round of 12. Who is going to get through to that round of 8? We will decide tonight. Willie McClone to lead him out. Lights are slowly starting to take effect here at Daytona. The sun setting in the background. It's the pace car. He will move to the pits and we will get things underway, and hopefully Aaron, we can get some long green flag runs in. We're about to find out.
Cross your fingers.
There's a green flag in the air. We are underway here at Daytona, and it looked like they were 3 wide early in the back, crossing.
Yeah, that mid-pack just looked a bit messy on the start there, but the sort of first 3 rows are starting to get themselves formed up, which is good.
Ben was a bit late to everything tonight. There you go. There you go. But check out the start from Willie McClone. They'll sort themselves out fairly early here. Stanley just getting a little bit of a out of shape there in the background, gets a bit of a push. And well, I can tell you one thing, Aaron, expect the Sigma boys to get in the line at some point, and along with the fast lane guys. You can see those guys having a bit of a battle tonight.
The first few laps will just be a case of everyone just figuring out how everyone's going to race and what their mindset is, I guess you could say. But once it sort of mellows out of it, yeah, you could expect those 2 groups to sort of try and get together and work together and try and keep everyone at the front, away from the that mid pack carnage. But the accidents could happen at the front as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, as we know with super speedways, it's all about numbers and momentum and building that, you know, with the bigger numbers. So we'll check out how these lines start to form. Everyone was sort of looking to get to the bottom pretty early, but guys holding strong up the top for now.
Been a good start.
Yeah, nice and clean so far. So far, Miles Baker goes quickest, and I tell you what, he will be in that drafting pack, no doubt about it. Anyone, we got Terry Leverage Watkins already a lap down, so he's actually had an incident by the looks of things. And
Well, that's an unlucky start for him.
yeah, or it's been internet issues, so there's a lap down now,
Terry.
that's all I know. Oh, he's actually out there, so we'll pick up a replay at some point, because we have picked it up, but it's been below the apron or something there, Aaron, for us to stay green.
Perhaps, or he did he miss the start and start from the pit lane?
Oh, there we go, Guptill's round.
No.
This is going to be
First
big.
one.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to be big in front of the field, and everyone tries to get around Simmons. Oh, makes contact, the 11. He is locked in, and oh, there'll be a sigh of relief that he is, because, well, it is unfolded here early at Daytona. 4 laps in, there was contact.
And as we were talking about earlier, Hayden's only 13 points to the cut line there, so that's really not the start that he'd be looking for.
Yeah, that was clear contact who just turned him around. We'll get a replay of that, hopefully, but first we'll check out this one from Terry. We'll see what's unfolded to him. We noted that he went a lap down fairly early, and this is on the opening lap, I believe. So just... oh, what is going on? Oh, it has been just an internet issue, is it?
Yeah, possibly he just hadn't joined the race early enough.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it just magically appears on the back straight. There you go. So not quite sure.
He should get his lap back with his caution though, so this is probably going to play in his favour.
Yeah, let's... here we go. This is what we're going to be... we'll try and pick up this of Hayden Guptill. He's going to be way down the field. We'll go back and have a bit of a nosy. It's strange that this one hasn't come up on my reporting, because that was a huge moment. It's that the 198 in behind. Into him. Oh, yeah. Turns him, and check it out behind the 12's involved. To be fair, they got away fairly easily on that one, didn't they? Because that could have been a huge one, being so far up towards the front of the field. Yeah,
and Hayden did leave the lane open. He did move up a long way up the track. I sort of don't know what he was trying to sort of do there, but I guess he tried to cover it. But by the time he realised he needed to cover it, it was far too late. They were already 3 wide.
Yeah, you can see that it's the 198 of Ethan Curran that just had a bit of contact there. So well, that's our first caution of the night here at Daytona. Oh, the 59 of Smith, he got hard into the 198 there of Curran. So Jordan Smith, he'll be thinking that he may as well have kept it parked up at this rate, because that's probably going to see him out. Mark Grover sustained a bit of damage too, we're getting in the chat there. So yeah, well there you go, there is that Terry just getting the wave around there, Aaron, as you said, so he gets back on the lead lap now. So, well, early caution here at Daytona.
Got anyone opting to stop for fuel or anything like that? Nothing so far?
We did. From about P21 down, looks like everyone
They would have been crash
stopped.
victims, eh?
Yeah, Lockie Brett. Yeah. Lockie Brett was the shortest out of everyone, so I'd say Lockie Brett's probably come down and taken a
Splash of
quick...
fuel.
Yeah, he's been stationary for 5.4 seconds. And Aidan Gregory as well, 5.6 seconds, so... Both of those guys, you got to say, probably came down and got a bit of fuel.
Probably not a bad strategy if you don't have track position. You might as well come in and grab it.
Yeah, especially towards the end of this one. Who knows what's going to unfold over the next 60 to 70 odd laps. But there are early casualties. I know Hayden Guptill, that is too much damage for him. He's put that in the trailer. So Ethan Curran's a couple of laps down. And did Stubbsy get away with that? He's stayed out on the track, I think, for now, but I'd say that 59's probably going to have a bit of damage to it.
Yeah. I guess the only benefit to the race, the accident happening so early, is there's potential for more cautions later on in the race to get in and get some repairs made and bring that damage repair bill down effectively, and you might have a half reasonable car by the end of it, as long as you don't lose any track position and stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, too right. Of course, stage points 2 at the end of lap 20 tonight. Pits will close at the end of lap 18, so that is the end of our first and only stage tonight. Cheers for the follow earlier too. Lost who that was now. Here we go. Back in the hands of Willie McClune. Jamie Nankervis will restart to his outside this time. Happy Voice moves back to the second row on this restart. It's the pace car. He will head down pit lane. And we will get back underway for the second time tonight here at Daytona in the hands of the starter. Willie McClune brings him down to the line. And we are back racing here at Daytona. Nice.
Looks as though that bottom line's getting formed up nice and early.
Yeah, nice clean
Brady
start.
Stanley's hard into the back of Willie.
Yeah, it's a good push here from Stanley, isn't it? Trying to get Willie out into a bit of clear traffic. Cheers for the follow. The line from Aaron NZ. Goes Willie McClune though. Everyone's starting to move around a little bit, get into a line they are happy with. Soldier on from there. Let's see if we can get a bit of a longer green flag run this time. Of course, reminder that the playoff drivers, they've all got the yellow VRA banners, the ones that have actually got them on. Those guys in the Tier 2 Championship are running the red VRA banners. So Nankervis, I'll tell you what, Aaron, Nankervis is one that really needs to win tonight, and at the moment he is putting himself into a good position.
Yeah, he's doing everything he needs to. He's probably in the best spot to stay out of trouble, sitting on that front row there, as long as he's got good cars pushing him and he doesn't get too squirrely or anything go wrong. He just needs to try and maintain that track position.
Oh, some cars moving around in the background there. Looks like Dion Gregory, another one that needs to have a good result. Starting to work his way forward in this one. Sits P12 at the moment. Just running down the bottom there. Looking to stay out of trouble. Julian Westbury having a good run here. He's up to P10 at the moment on the outside of this pack. And we have got a huge separation somehow.
Yeah, well, if they can link back up and those cars running. Oh, we've got an accident there on the high side. Yellow.
Who have we lost here? Wayne Van Biljon, looks like he is dropping down through the order there. So something unfolded. So that's, oh man, we are in for a caution fest tonight. Early stages, 2 cautions. Another car there stranded. Is that Terry? I'm thinking that Terry may have an issue this time. Let's see. Bring up the Sim Magic instant replay. What has unfolded here for the 218? No, he's just had another issue with the
Connection issue by the looks of it.
internet again. Miles Baker, we're already yellow here. Let's see, here it is here. Wayne Van Biljon, I know he's... Oh, okay, just up in front of them. Who's that? The 29?
Oh.
The 97 is involved too. Is that Jared McLeod? Possibly. He's in the 214.
Yeah, I'd say there were 3 wide there. I would say that's the car on the middle looked very close to the car on the outside, so I'd say that's where it's all come astray.
Yeah, the 97 just looks like taps the 29. Yeah, and Dion Gregory was involved in that, so...
It's another guy that was in the racing around the bubble, 27th behind and 10th in the Tier 1.
Yeah, he certainly needed a good result. He won't be too happy with that. Another heap of cars actually down pit lane again on that stop. I'd say a lot getting repairs done. Simmons was one of them.
Yeah, they'll all be trying to patch things up from that first accident, so this will be working in their favour. All those cars that sort of fell off the lead group there will be sort of thankful that that's the way they played it, because otherwise they would have been right on the back of that accident for this course and potentially involved in it.
Yeah, too right. We see Thompson here get the lucky dog, and I guess the big thing on a track like this, Aaron, damage, and it can certainly slow you up big time. So yeah, these guys trying to get some of that damaged, I guess, or repaired, sorry. I guess it's going to be pretty tough though to come back from that once you get that damage on the car. You lose a lot of straight line speed, so...
Yeah, and the big thing there is if they're struggling to hang on to the back of the group onto the draft, then you're really in for a long night, because if you've got too much damage and can't hang on to that, then you're a sitting duck.
Yeah, too right. Well, I'll tell you what, Nankervis this time, he's going to be restarting out of grid 1. Willie McClune to his outside. And well, we are very early stages into this one, but we're going to go yellow in another 8 odd laps too, because into that first stage we will get another opportunity for cars to head down pit lane. At the moment, only 13 cars on the track have yet to make a pit stop.
Yeah, and I suspect that's when you'll see those 13 and probably some more come down and some more take tyres and everything then,
Yeah, make that actually 12 cars yet to make a stop. The first 12 on the track. Carson Daly yet to stop. Lockie Brett actually has. So he took that first stop. That opportunity on the early yellow. A lot of cars have had 2 stops as well, so busy pit lane so far in this one here at Daytona.
The other thing too is they only have, including the set of the tyres that they start on, they only have the 3 sets of tyres, so
yeah,
they won't want to be using them up too early.
That's right. It's a pretty forgiving track, Daytona, I guess, for tyre wear. Go field, starting to get back into position to go back racing. Certainly looks like we've lost a fair bit of the field early in this one. We're 13 laps in. About to go back racing here at Daytona. And Nankervis to lead them out. Just looking for the likes. I guess those guys starting off the back. And this one not really working into their favour just yet. Bryce Harding though. Bryce Harding's up to P14, so that's a bit of a run from the back.
Lockie Brett is running down the back. He's up to P30.
Yeah,
casualties already. Hayden Guptill, Sam Waddell.
Yeah, so here we go. About to go back racing here at Daytona. Nankervis gets a brilliant jump on the restart. But that does not mean much here at Daytona as the field will sort those lines out again. And the drafting will begin again. Already losing some of the field off the back there, so it just shows the damage some of these cars carrying. Struggle. It is Willie McClune. He's making a habit of leading races as of late, whether it's in the Xfinity Series or the NSCAR Cup. Things popping up on my screen here. But yeah, Nankervis at the moment, he needs to get it done tonight to see himself into the round of 8 or win the stage, I guess, and have a good result. Hope that some of these other guys have a shocker. And at the moment, 5 laps away from the stage ending. These guys getting a bit of a breakaway out front here with Willie McClune. He has been left high and dry, down in P17.
Oh, sorry, I was having connection issues there, and I come back and he's dropped to the rear. So
yeah.
He's you might find that a few of these, guys all running to their own, probably try and not help the Sigma guys, because of their domination of races in the past. So could be a bit of that going on. This looks like they've all sort of gone single file at the moment.
Oh, who was that just had a huge moment? I think that was Carson Daly. Just caught it. It was a massive moment, and I tell you what, yeah, some work to do here for Willie McClune. He was up the front, and he's got left high and dry there, and now fighting to catch back onto that draft. But he's got a few drivers around him. Aidan Gregory's in there as well. But they really just need
Josh Murdens will work with him as well.
Yeah, they just need to stay line astern, don't they? And, try and catch on to that draft. Looks like Willie McClune possibly has managed to do that now, so they will catch that lead group again. Does not take long, but Nankervis out front. He's got that Mullet Motorsport up on the outside of Hayden Millings. I tell you what, he is one to keep an eye on. He currently sits right on that bubble, if I'm right. Get the points back up my end. Yeah, so Hayden Millings, he's another one that needs to get it done tonight.
He's on the cutoff line, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in 8th, so he's sitting 24 points to the good of Thompson. But I'll tell you what, if he could sit here and get some stage points here, which is coming up fairly shortly, that is going to help him a long way to increase that margin a bit more over Thompson, who at the moment has well and truly lost the draft looking at this. So yeah, trouble for Thompson early in this one. Hayden Millings, he's going to be loving that. Looking for a bit of a push up in that top line though. Yeah, Willie McQueen manages to catch back onto that draft and catch those leaders, so it was pretty fortunate there. She's a long way back if you lose sight of the leaders here at Daytona.
Yeah, and we've got Brady Stanley and Lockie Brett, a couple of fast lane boys linked up there with Bryce Harding in behind them. So whether they'll try and push past Millings and for the stage break, we'll get some stage points.
Yeah, not far away now.
Yep.
They'll get one more time around.
And here goes Bryce up the middle.
Oh, there's contact! Who is that? That's gone around. Looks like Christopher Pinkney, possibly. Which will stay with this for now. Looks like it was actually Josh Murdens, possibly, and Pinkney have been involved. But that's going to bring out the yellow, and that is how they're going to finish for the stage, Aaron. So, man, we lost some drivers again in that one. I have a feeling, yeah. Well, what can you do? Christopher
Nankervis has been running this race textbook, though, and he's just done everything right and kept out of trouble so far. So, what he needs to do.
And that's going to pick him up the stage points too, Aaron. So he'll claim, I think it's 10 points for the stage. So he'll get backed up in the background there. We'll just stick with this for now, because we should find out if we're going to see some cars down pit lane. I would say that surely we'll see some these leaders head down this time by. And I tell you what, the yellow's starting to stack up. We would have been expecting one anyway, but contact between a couple of cars has put us under caution a lap earlier, and here we go, leaders now. Heading down the pit lane, Harding stays out. He's obviously had a couple of stops already tonight, so some stops happening. We'll see if we can find out what has unfolded. Definitely look like contact. Take it back a little bit. Murden's involved, Aiden Gregory as well. Oh. Yeah, 61 and the 8 get together. And I don't want to be the judge of that. What are your thoughts on that one, Aaron?
Yeah, it's just, I think guys are just getting aggressive knowing it's the end of the stage and trying to get some track position, but yeah, Willie was certainly there, and Pinkney probably should have realised that. And I think the problem is they're trying to do the late block, and when you've got your nose there, there's not a lot Willie can really do.
Yeah, so there's another caution, a crash in pit lane. You gotta be kidding me. Send it, Sim Sports in the chat there. We've had a crash in pit lane. Sure. Oh, Christopher Pinkney, has he crashed in the pit lane? Possibly. Having a moment out there. Well, that's every... Oh, there's still two cars that are yet to stop tonight, Aaron. Brady Stanley and Murray Howell yet to make a stop. Looks like Jamie Harding came through pit lane but didn't stop, and so did Christopher Pinkney. So I'd say clearing black flags, possibly.
Or possibly missed their pit box as well.
Yeah. Because I know there's no... Oh, he goes Hole now down pit lane. So Brady Stanley will remain the only car. Who is it? Can you... Was it Pinkney that crashed in pit lane? Because he has come up. Let's just have a quick look at this. We'll see if this is what's happened down pit lane. Keep an eye on Pinkney here. Inside. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, no. Thompson, too, was it? So that was possibly Thompson. Got into Pinkney nowhere to go for him, so fairly certain it was the field going back side by side here, but the 97 and the 8 getting, yeah, well, Simmons amongst the middle of that going, oh boy. So there you go. It's all unfolding everywhere, not only on the track but down pit lane as well tonight as the field look to go back racing.
That's probably just an error on awareness. Like if you knew your pit box was further up the end of the pit lane, you should probably be up towards the grass. You know, but
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, in hindsight, but it's all too late now.
Yeah, too right. But we go field back side by side and check out Bryce Harding. He has made some moves tonight. We'll bring up the positions game. This is going to paint the picture. Up 28 positions. Along with Corey Crossan up 24. Lockie Brett 23. Matt Blee having another good run. He's up 18. And Big Pop up 17 at the moment. Big Pop sits P16. Corey Crossan P14, so those guys certainly made a good start to things here as we get set to go back racing. Stanley with a brilliant restart.
Yeah, I'd imagine he'll pull up and try and pop in front of Bryce and they'll work together.
Yes. Oh, he drops back down. Check out this run here from Jamie Harding. He's had a good run so far in that 171. It's the field. Head down the back straight.
I think Jamie did come down pit lane though. Didn't make a stop though. Was that correct?
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, he did not stop in his pit bay. So, yeah, I know that that's how they can clear stop-go penalties going for a drive-through. So, yeah. Stanley.
So track position wise, he's looking good. But in terms of strategy, him and Brady will be probably on the back foot a little bit here, unless they can get a caution, which no doubt we may see one.
Yeah, you got to feel that's certainly what they're banking on at this point, isn't it? With Stanley opting to stay out. He's the only car in the field yet to come down pit lane, so he's either just looking to split this race in half, or he is hoping to get another flag here, another caution. As Big Pop now finds himself up inside the top 10, moves up to P10 in the race. So Daytona really a track that anyone can really find themselves amongst the battle, can't they, if they ever put themselves in the right position.
Yeah, and you look at Kyle Matthews, even he's having a good run, running up in the second row there. But it's just more about putting yourself in a position to stay ahead of the trouble. But problem is everyone wants to achieve that goal, so you're sort of fighting amongst yourselves to get the track position.
Who's this getting out of the gas there? Just running down the bottom. That's Matthew Stables, I think, actually, in the 146. It certainly was.
Yeah, may have been forced down there, or he's just opted to just
get out
and just ride around.
Play it safe for now. We check out Nankervis here on the back of the 21. Kyle Matthews, you spoke about him just before. Sits on the outside. Just giving the 79 a bit of a push along. How good is Daytona? Lights well and truly taking effect in this one. 26 laps in. And at some point soon, Stanley's going to be hoping that he gets his caution. More lap traffic up in front of this field. Currently 29 cars. Oh no, sorry, how many have we got? 25 cars on the lead lap at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like that car's just going to stay down on the apron, which is that's great to see.
Yeah, the 97 Stays out of harm's way. That's Carson Daly. He was involved in that incident before. Yeah.
Touch wood, but looks like they've sort of got themselves a bit more sorted now and just not trying anything too desperate.
Yeah, hopefully just press on at the moment. Of course, still a long way to go. Oh, is that? Oh, they say it. Big pop out of shape into the 171, and oh, that is all unfolded for the 72.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, it had to happen again, and no doubt he will be pointing the finger straight away. There, Big Pop will try, and is that the break? Possibly that Stanley needed there to get down pit lane. We'll go back and see if we can pick this incident up. It's got Murray Howell actually crashing as well. So what has unfolded here? Oh, it looks like the car behind him's just absolutely driven straight into the back of him from there. We'll see if we can find a better shot. He's got...
Yeah, he's come from that outside row and just shot down.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can find a better better angle of that one. It did look like the car behind possibly just sends it. Oh yeah, Stubbs straight into the back of the 214. Which shot the 72 down into Jamie Harding, who was another one that was having a great run. So that is the
it just
reason.
looked like, it just looked like the cars in front of Jamie just sort of stacked up a little bit there, and he read it well and sort of just rolled out of the gas. But yeah, the 59,
that was
Jordan Smith.
Sorry to
didn't
interrupt
read
you.
it.
That was a chase
No, you're right.
driver that just had big contact. Was that Simmons possibly that had the big contact with Harding here? Let's just keep an eye on who was that just made contact. Oh, was that Rothmitz perhaps? I don't know. It's got a
It's very
yellow.
hard to see.
Yeah, it's got
there's lighting.
got a yellow banner on the car, but not your fault for the THD crash, Tomo. Yeah. I tell you what, she has been an eventful start to this one, as Stanley does in fact take that opportunity to get that pit stop done. Aaron, so now back on even terms almost with the field, but he's going to find himself buried in the field a little bit on this restart. So we got 25 cars on the lead lap. I think it was Bradley, yeah. Yeah, it was a bit hard to see, in that angle. We'll try and pick up where... Yeah, it definitely was. There you go. So it would have been the 25 of Luke Bradley, and man, he hasn't had a whole lot of luck lately, to be fair. He's had plenty of pace. As Luke Dilworth joins us in the chat. Yeah, you are correct there, Luke. It has been a... Much like the start of the NSCAR race today, it's been actual carnage.
Tell you what, living in Perth, it doesn't provide its best internet service. It just not having a good day today, so just cut out there again.
Oh no.
You're a city of 2.5 million people, but we've got internet as though we're in the middle of Baghdad or something.
Yeah, yes, yeah, very lucky, Luke. Dropped into the round of 8, didn't need to turn up tonight.
Yeah, and Luke's obviously recently had a new addition in his family, so he's beyond dad duties at the moment, I would have thought.
Yeah, congrats to Mr. Dilworth on becoming a father. Great time in your life, that is for sure. As the light's now out on the pace car, Kyle Matthews to get us restarted here. Nankervis still where he needs to be in this one. Lockie Brett looking to have a good run tonight. Sits on the outside line there. And John Boswell, another one. And I tell you what, that 59 of Stubbs, he has done a great job. I'm fairly certain we saw a car pretty much go straight over the top of that earlier on. Or he went straight under a car. So he is fighting back well here. Sits P6.
Yeah, and he was just involved in that last incident too with Yarnmart. So
Yeah,
he's
he was.
he's managed to keep his car in one piece somehow.
Yeah, and hopefully not too much damage for Big Pop there in the 72. You'll see if he can rebound from there. Fairly certain he is going to still be on the lead lap. Yeah, he is. He's at P19, so he can fight back from there. But yeah, plenty of new names amongst that top 10 at the moment. Dion Gregory too. Sits P7, and that needs a good result tonight. Hayden Millings just
I think now it's
in the top 10.
now for everyone, it's just going to be a case of trying to survive now, because it's been a bit of a crash fest so far.
Yeah, too right. Cheers for the follow there. Not sure if that's on YouTube or the green side. There's Matthews out on the restart. Nice restart from him there. Lockie Brett just drops straight down to the bottom line. Says he doesn't want anything to do with the top line. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think Lockie's biggest battle will be just a battle with himself. He can keep the attention span and not be in any trouble. It'll be a good night for him. It looks like he's trying to make a move here.
Nankervis, he is he's having a dream run at the moment. You don't want to curse him, but doing everything he needs to do right now. Get himself into a position to get through to that round of 8. Of course, this one tonight, this will set up our 8 drivers that will contest for 2 races. First one at Nashville next week, then we go to Worldwide Tech Speedway for the final race of the round of 8, and then of course the championship race now not far away. That will take place at Charlotte, so yeah, a great venue to hold a final race there. We see a car just dropping down below the apron there. It's the 15 across, and again, possibly looking to just stay out of trouble for now. Keep in a position to fight at the end of this one. Leave your 2026 teammate alone.
Is that from Luke?
Yeah. Kyles Matthews. No doubt a bit of an inside joke going on there, possibly.
Yeah. So it's around the Lockie Brett.
Yeah.
He's Luke's little understudy, and certainly drives like it.
There you go. Out the field. Looks like that incident for Big Pop didn't hamper the car too much. He's been able to stick with this lead back, so goes okay in the draft. The field still 1 and 2 wide here. 33 laps in here at Daytona. Round 11 of the Fenn Refrigeration VRA XFINITY series. Shout out to Fenn Refrigeration for the sponsorship of the series. And of course, everyone at VRA for organising and running it too. So.
Yeah, I know Xavier puts a lot of hours in behind the scenes and putting these races together each week and sorting out the points and everything. So it all doesn't go unnoticed. And yeah, obviously the support of Fenn Refrigeration in Gisborne there. Willie McClune and the crew up there helping bring the series to life.
So right, it's good to have sponsors on board. Of course, Tuesday night we head to, I will find out exactly where we're going again, but it is going to be the TCR series for Kiwi Sim Racing. Should be another fantastic round of racing there. I know if Tomo's still in the chat. Kmart makes an appearance. Tomo's still in the chat. He may be able to advise us on that one. It's Kyle Matthews. Still leading the way up front. He's doing a reasonable job here, leading this field. But that list of DNFs growing a little bit there. Aaron Cale, James, Miles Barker, Terry Leverage, Watkins, Sam Waddell, Hayden Guptill, all retired from the race. You may as well add the 198 of Ethan Curran as well. He's 31 laps down at the moment, so I'd say that he is in fact gone as well. Nankervis now works his way to the front. It's worrying signs in the background there. Looks like Corey Crossan and co possibly about to lose the draft. Willie McQueen.
Yeah, I don't know what the. Yeah, Willie, Aiden, and Cosser there were just laying back. There is over half the race still yet to go, so whether they're just hanging back there, just staying well away from any trouble, and then worry about getting involved a bit later on. It is a safe way to go about things, because with those three there, obviously be working together on the same Discord channel, so there's not really any unplanned moves or anything that they need to stress about. It looks like Bryce Harding's just dropped down below the yellow line there, so possibly he's dropping back to go join on to them as well.
Yeah, okay, given a bit more car power, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just more of a case that just now that the stage has been and gone and the points have been awarded, there's not really a whole lot of point in running the risk of being up in that group, because yeah, like I said, there's still 43 laps to the finish, so if you don't need to be up there risking it, then there's not really much point. So I'll probably just be happy enough cruising around here, saving fuel and keeping the risk percentage low.
Yeah, too right. Stay out of trouble. There's certainly a good option as these guys block it already. They are into it. There, he saw Nankervis. Boswell came up, he gave him a big push. But yeah, surely a bit too early for the blocking game, but then nonetheless, Boswell leads it out from the 113 and Matthews, who now opts to go to the top line. So a fair bit of moving as we approach the halfway mark of this one, and that is where the crashes are going to come from, no doubt. Oh, Smith into the fence there. Sunday Drive Club. I assume you're talking about Crossan and Co in the back there. But yeah, Matthews here on the outside line. Nankervis, Smith with him. Julian Westbury's getting himself into this race again as well in the 95. Sits up inside the top 10. Oh, 59 just gets out of shape a little bit. And if it's going to happen, that's where it's going to come from. This battle pack here. Mellings sits P10. He's got Stables in behind. Actually, Matt Stables, we saw him drop to the rear pretty quickly in this one tonight. He's worked his way back up to P12 now. That group in the background there, just, oh no, there we go, Hadley Boyce was that. That looked like Hadley Boyce, and we're going to be yellow. McLeod, are we going to stay green?
Oh, green, yeah.
Jared
looks
McLeod.
Like Hadley's held on to that there. Looks like he came off the bonnet of Brady Stanley, but off the nose there. But looks like we've managed to stay green, which is good.
Simmons there goes another lap down, and yeah, somehow we managed to stay green. And I'll tell you what, we've actually got a replay for that one as well, so we can find out exactly what has unfolded. And here comes Big Pop again, back inside the top 10 again. So let's just go back and take a quick look at exactly unfolded there. Okay, so it was Stanley and Hadley Boyce that actually got into each other, and then it looks like Kempy has just absolutely launched the 214. Sounded like someone blew their motor there. I'm quite sure who that was, but we'll check this out again. Yeah, the 3 to the back of the 214. Mark Grover. Mark Grover too, he made contact. Yeah, Grover down pit lane, so here we go. Another caution.
Old Dale Kempe, he's just a name we haven't had to mention too much tonight, but he's certainly got himself involved in that one.
Yeah, too right. So we stayed green. Somehow we managed to stay green for that. So let's just bring up when some of these cars stopped last. 22 laps ago. Okay, the front runners at the moment, the top 9 cars, all stopped 22 laps ago. So possibility, if we can stay green, that we're going to see some green flag stops unfold here, and that's going to be a big part of the race as to who comes down pit lane with who. But I'm going to say these guys here, do you reckon it's just tactics at the moment for Willie McClune and co?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they don't want to be involved in this. There's nothing really to gain from being up there. Like, if you can't guarantee you're going to stay at the front, and you're going to be sort of stuck in that middle pack there, it's just not worth the risk. They'll just be hanging back, saving a bit of fuel, just riding around, letting the accidents happen in front of them, and then and they've got enough cars back there that, you know, when it is like if it miraculously stays green till 10 to go, they've got enough cars there that they can start really pushing their way forward and try and get some track position back. It's when you're there's only sort of one or two of you trying to do that sort of scheme and you haven't got enough draft momentum to get your track position, is when it makes it hard. But they've got enough there, they've got strength in numbers.
Yeah, well, we'll see how things unfold at the moment. Those guys roughly about 8 seconds behind the lead pack at the moment. It's Matt Blee up inside the top 5 now.
I'm just reading in the comments saying that he's only got a couple of laps of fuel left, so we could be seeing some green flag stops very shortly, which I will imagine could cause some chaos.
Okay, so we're talking about 26 odd laps to a tank then. So
yeah,
oh, here we go, there it is, there's the incident. Lockie Brett's involved, the 43 of Boswell gone. It's big damage to the 43 as well, so there you go, unfolds again, the yellow, and talk about timing. We just saw in the chat fuel was going to be needed on some of these cars, so now they have got that, well, I guess a lucky break under caution to head down pit lane. But even if they fill up now, they're going to be super close at the end, aren't they? 46 laps. Yeah, I think they're going to have to stop again.
And a lot of these guys that have been stopping so far, they might be right for fuel, but if they've been taking tyres, they might be in a bit of bother later on. So the likes of Brady Stanley and stuff that stayed out quite early for a long period there, they're probably looking pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on Stanley. Does he head down pit lane or does he stay out again? Looks like the 72 of Big Pop. He's possibly going to head down. They let the pace car go by. We'll see. Kyle Matthews, he is heading down. So there you go. Tyres don't really matter. She's all going to be about fuel. 113. Just got that in the chat there. Down pit lane. Who has stayed out? If anyone does not look like. Oh yeah, Brady Stanley. There you go.
Brady. Yeah. Mm.
And Josh Murdens. But Murdens, he at the moment is 1 lap down. So he just missed the lucky dog, yeah? Is that Murray Hole that just got that?
Yeah, not sure.
There we go.
Yeah, so part of Josh's strategy there is could possibly just work with Brady if he's got the if his car hasn't got too much damage and he can work with Brady to stay up the front. It'll obviously keep him in for the lucky dog, but even if they end up swapping positions and Brady pushes Josh and Josh is the leader, then he doesn't even have to worry about the lucky dog. He can just tag on to the end of the.
I would say he's probably going to get shuffled to the back once these all these other cars start forming up behind. I get the feeling he may have to go to the back of the field because he is a lap down at the moment. Murdens. Looks like we've only got 22 cars on the lead lap. Lockie Brett's going to go a lap down. He's down pit lane. Getting some damage repaired. Yeah, it's been a fair bit of carnage tonight, that is for sure, here at Daytona. Of course, the Ends Car Cup Championship heads to Daytona this Wednesday night as well. Sure you tune in for that one. Should be a full field of cars set to battle it out. But this XFINITY race, we are still a bit to go. 48 laps this time. By for the race leader. We'll go back 2 wide. The lights are out. Mertens, yeah, there you go. He's getting shuffled back. So we see Simmons getting more of those repairs done. How many laps down is Xavier? Just 1 lap at the moment.
Yeah, so him and Josh will be now battling for that lucky dog.
Yeah, let's see what happens this time. Brock Mackney on the outside for the restart of this one. Brady Stanley has put himself in a good position as this run he's on at the moment going to work. Check out last time he actually stopped. 19 laps ago. So he's going to be hoping for a caution fairly early, isn't he? He's going to want one within the next 10 odd laps. Otherwise she's going to be a green flag stop. And yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to check with someone like Luke or something in the chat. He may be able to answer for us what the actual fuel window is, but is it somewhere around the 26 lap mark? Is that what you're thinking?
Because we got it from Matt, I think, who's in the chat, saying that there's 3 laps left for Matt Blee, and that was about lap 23. So that was just before that caution there. So yeah, that is roughly the fuel window, I believe. Stanley set to get us back underway. Pace car moves down pit lane. And Stanley will go. We go back racing. Another notable mention now amongst the top 10, Wayne Van Biljon sits P7, so he's having a fairly decent run here tonight. And Bryce
Yeah,
Harding, that yellow for Bryce would have been a blessing, you would say. He's up to P9 now.
He'll go back to Wayne. He's bounced back, given that he was involved in that caution earlier in the race. He's managed to get himself right up into the track position side of things. So hopefully for him, he can keep it there.
Look at these cars moving around the track at the moment. Corey Crossan gets down to that bottom line. And at what point do these guys going to have to start looking to get up towards the front of this field to make a challenge? I think it's about 1.7 litres a lap. And they've only got
55% of centimetres.
Yeah, so there you go. So that would be about right. Stanley leads the way from Nankervis. Sits in behind, patiently pushing him along. Looking for a good result here. Is Nankervis. Tell you what, a lot of those contenders that were around the bubble currently down pit lane at the moment. Gregory, one of them. So these cars moving around. It's a bit hold on when they get that close and they're moving around as much. But for now, good job. Boy, this field 51 laps in. We look out the back of Nankervis here. It's got Mackney right on the back of him. Gives him a big push down the back straight. See Bryce Harding again. Drops below the apron, doesn't want anything to do with it.
No, Bryce is just playing the conservative. He hasn't got the win under his belt, but he has got a good stack of points behind him, so he is probably pretty comfortable, but just would like to at least nab a decent result to sort of solidify that at the end of the race. Doesn't want to risk being on the cut line by being involved in a silly accident that he didn't need to be in.
Yeah, too right. I'll tell you what, Nankervis here, he's sitting just in behind Stanley. Got Mackney in behind. Matt Blee, he's having a good run. He's amongst this battle pack. Cars up the top moving around a little bit. Oh, Wade Van Biljon's turned around. Surely. We go yellow. Yeah, there it is. Oh, yep. Big contact crossing hard into the 3. And that is probably the end of the night for Crossan. That'll be some big damage. Car still moving, so we'll see. He could be stationary for a long time.
Yeah, I was worried that with Brady trying to rejoin how he did, but it didn't look like it. Just looked as though Wayne's sort of been the cause of that. I think Brady did very well to get back on the track there and not cause too much of an incident.
Yeah, we'll see what has unfolded here as the field catch the back of the safety car. And you got to say,
I think that's on Wayne.
yeah,
Wait, I've got my TV running in the background. It's a little bit behind.
That's good. Yeah.
And Wayne he come from the outside rail and just coming across the front of Brady, and nothing really that Brady could do there. But whether it was from a bad push or Wayne was just going for a gap that probably didn't exist.
There you go, just got it in the chat there. Cozza, no good. There'll be a end of race incident there for Corey Crossan. Yeah. So we'll check out if we can.
He's plus 37 to the cut line, Cozza, so he's got a little bit of a points buffer, but it's probably not enough to be comfortable either.
You've got to say, I'd say the field will be down pit lane there. It's just, yeah, okay, yeah, the 21 and the 3 just get together. And, well, look how, yeah, just nowhere to go for Cozza. Straight into him, hard contact. Just absolutely nowhere to go.
Wayne probably should have held the brake there. He released the brake a little bit and he's rolled back down the track, and if he had stayed where he was initially going to stop, Cozza probably would have slipped past there. But I think because he's rolled down and Cozza's not had time to react to it.
Yeah, and getting in the chat there, he's not happy about that situation either. But I was about to say, are we going to see anyone head down pit lane? Because you think at this point it's an opportunity to fill up and get home from here. They would
Well, I think Brady Stanley will definitely take the opportunity.
Yeah.
But, you know, for them guys that are hanging around the back and trying to stay out of the trouble, you might as well come and grab some fuel and just really can, you know, make sure you can definitely stretch the window out.
Yeah, too right. Too right. Well, check out this running order at the moment. Kyle Matthews. He's going to restart on that front row. He's going to have the 72 of Big Pop to his outside. And this fight back from the 59, I thought he was done and dusted earlier in the night. Looked like he got well and truly buried under a car. Is sitting up P3 at the moment. Mackney will restart to his outside. Matt Blee doing a great job, and the 98 of Kemp has managed to bring himself back in the battle too. Sits P6. Westbury, good run for him so far tonight, P7. So, tell you what, a lot of these cars done 4 stops. Kyle Matthews only 2, Brock Mackney only 2, Matt Blee only 3. So we get back side by side. Lights out on the safety car. Let's see what happens on this restart. Who was the lucky dog that time? Simmons. Must have been Xavier Simmons. After the big crash he was in, he's managed to get himself back on the lead lap. Just shows that Daytona, if you're involved in an early one, there is potential to rebuild from there and get yourself back amongst the running. So, lights out, the car will head down pit lane. And we will get back racing here at Daytona. A fairly depleted field. Plenty of damage up and down pit lane. That is for sure. Corey Crossan stricken down pit lane. After nowhere to go, slamming the 3 of Wayne Van Biljon. Here we go. Hayden Millings, he's still there or thereabouts. The Nankervis will restart from P8. Bryce Harding will restart P16. Luke Bradley still in the fight too, P17, he's on the lead lap. So we're set to go back racing here at Daytona. The 56 laps in this time for our race leader Kyle Matthews. He's got the 72 of Big Pop in behind. Can the THD boys work together for this one? You can see Westbury in the background as well. He sits P6. The 98 of Kent sits P7, getting a big push on the outside. In fact, he's going to get left here. He just comes down and says, get out of the way. Brady Stanley moves him out of the way.
I imagine Brady won't appreciate that.
Yeah, Brock Mackney here, he is going to be left out to dry on the high line, and you just saw that of the 98 of Kemp there. He just drove straight down into the side of Stanley and said, get out of the way. It's
not like Kempy at all.
aggressive from the 98. Well, he's actually the 3 tonight. He actually needs a win to get through that next round in that Tier 2 championship as well. Check out Hayden Millings now up the top. Starting to work his way forward. I'm assuming Willie McClune must have been held up in one of those incidents. He's on the lead laps. It's P19. So Willie McClune.
Yeah, he'll just be cruising.
Sitting P19 at the moment. Back too wide here. Oh, Smith there just drops out of line for a moment. Got to keep it nice and straight. 113 of Matthews. He's going to be loving this out front at the moment. Having a good run. Matt Blee there.
The thing with the
P7.
super speedway racing, it really opens it up to different guys being at the front of the field and leading lines and stuff. You know, typically your mile and a half and your short tracks, it's predominantly the same guys, you know, in that top 10 all racing around each other, but really opens it up for the guys that are usually in the mid pack to the rear, to be able to get up there and lead some laps. So it's all new for them as well, and you know, hence why you probably see a little bit of movement and some off bumping and stuff like that. But just finding their feet really, and being put in a position that they're not typically in each race.
Yeah, too right. I know Big Pop loves the super speedway, so this will be playing into his hands at the moment, along with the 59 of Smith as well. So yeah, I know we've been calling it the last week or so on the other streams, the lottery track that is Daytona, and I guess it's the same with Talladega. Yeah, really brings the field together, and it can be anyone's race. So we go 60 laps in here at Daytona. Laps starting to tick by. 3 wide further back, that looks like Simmons. Got the 97 on the outside, and look out, it's the 3. Oh no, almost contact between the 3. Oh, look out, Matt Blee and Simmons. How did they hold on to that? A brilliant job. Matt Blee caught the slide. That was fantastic. Oh, here we go. The 3's around Kempy. He cut his nose off, and this is huge. Oh no, Harding's.
Bryce Harding.
We've got a pole in the way. Harding's gone. Kempy, huge damage. He just came down across the nose and got absolutely sent to the fence big time. And well, the list
He lost
of...
the wheel?
Hey?
Has he lost the wheel?
Yeah, it's gone now. It is absolutely gone. There you go. So that was massive. Another huge crash. Oh, was Westbury involved in that one too? Possibly. Let's go back and have a look. It looked like he just came across the front of a car. Drove down to the bottom.
Yeah, across the... Is it the 41422 or...
Yeah, just comes down across the front of the 12.
Yeah.
Oh, hard contact there, and yeah, Harding was along for the ride.
Looks like Merton's narrowly missed that. He may be in for the lucky dog this time around, but yeah, that's just an awareness thing there. I think Kempy probably realised that he was a bit vulnerable because he probably checked up there with the tangle with Xavier and tried to come down and cover that bottom run, and it was too late. He was he needed to sort of concede that and fall back, but he'll probably regret that, but
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, that'll certainly see him gone from the race, no doubt about that. Huge damage on that car now as the field now set down pit lane, and this stop is going to see them home from here. They will be able to fuel up and race to the finish. Kev must have felt he didn't have enough screen time. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Yeah, well, he's he's only been mentioned in the last 5 minutes all night, so he had been probably doing okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
It's all come unstuck.
he is below us. We'll drag him in and we'll get his thoughts here. The 98, now number 3 of Michael Kemp. I tell you what, Kemp, you have, seems like you have been amongst everything tonight.
Oh, hey, can't let the fans down, can I?
Oh, too right. I tell you what, mate, huge moment there. Looks like he just drifted down across the front of the 12 and then from there along for the ride and massive contact with the fence.
Yeah, that was basically it. I backed out of it with the one on the inside to slot in behind him, and the car behind me sucked me straight into him when I come down, and that was it. And having the damage didn't help.
Yeah, along for the ride there, and yeah, I tell you what,
Yeah.
you've managed to pick up a fair bit of damage along the way tonight. The field now fairly well reduced in size, but it almost got to the end, 19 to go, but I guess know what not to do maybe at on Wednesday night.
Yeah, oh, hey, is what it is, really. I mean, to say I'm not really phased. It's to be expected at a place like this. So
Yeah.
I guess once I got damage from one of the first couple of pile-ups that I got stuck in, I fixed a bit of the damage and I managed to get a lap back and then just sort of run it from there with damage. And yeah, if I got a run, I'd just run it around the outside and yeah, basically just recovery mission again and risk it for the biscuit, and whatever happened, happened.
Yeah, too right. Well, unfortunately, another one of those ones where it has ended in pit lane. I'm going to assume that there's too much damage on that car, Kempy.
Oh, well, I didn't get me little pit board flag come down, so yeah, I just pulled the pin on it and thought, fuck you, then you dogs don't fix my car.
Yeah, fair call. Fair call. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. No luck again tonight, but onwards to Wednesday night. Another chance at Daytona Super Speedway Racing in the NSCAR Cup.
Yeah, well, exactly. Have another go at it on Wednesday night and see what happens. I mean, to say I'm quite chuffed with the result tonight. I can't get blamed for cleaning up Guptill, so that's a good start. So we can tick that one off.
Yeah,
that's a successful outing.
No, awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat with us, Kempy and Nate. Maybe you get on the right side on Wednesday. We'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah. Oh, hey. See what happens. Not planning on any miracles, so yeah, I'll give it a nudge and be right in the thick of it as usual. Otherwise, you're not really doing it around this place if you're not in the thick of it, are you? So you just lick. I'm just going to lick the stamp and send it.
Yeah, fair cool.
Yep.
Fair cool.
That's it.
Good stuff. I appreciate your time, Kempy, and mate, we're about to go back racing here.
Sweet. Oh, cheers, boys.
We'll catch up, eh?
Sweet. See you.
There you go, the thoughts of the 98 of Michael Kemp there, involved in a incident here at Daytona as we look to go back racing. Nankervis again in a great position on this restart. Can he get this job done here? Lock himself in to the championship rounds. That will put Hayden Millings out. So Hayden Millings now, he really needs to get a move on. Or is that actually going to knock Luke Bradley out? Have a quick look at these standings, and Luke Bradley at the moment, he is down in P18 and he needs to get a move on if he's going to want to make the chase, because Hayden Millings is only 4 points behind Luke Bradley at the moment, and you can see where the 119 is at the moment, sits right up where he needs to be. Nankervis, he at the moment sits 11th out of 12th in the chase drivers here in the Tier 1 Championship. Getting the win will put him up into that top 8 and into the round of 8 next week. So Nankervis, can he get this done? Will Brady Stanley spoil the party? Or someone else? Look for Simmons here. Up through the middle.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on him.
I think we're at the point in the race now where all these guys that have been laying around the back, you know, your Willie McClunes and Well, Bryce has obviously got tangled up in that last one, but all these guys have been playing it safe. I think now is when they're going to start trying to push their way forward
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
try and net a result at the end of this. Because,
Yeah.
and just as I say that, you can see Willie on that outside lane there, pushing his way forward. As you mentioned, Xavier as well. Xavier's really pushing hard to get to the front.
Yeah, where has this come from Simmons? He was involved in an incident. He had massive damage. He's been chipping off that damage all night under every caution, and now finds himself in the lead of this race. What a comeback it has been for the 11, looking to spoil the party for Nankervis. And Nankervis, he's just been dropped like that, just like that. This is going to be on air, and you get the feeling we could be in for a classic finish here at Daytona. 15 to go.
Yeah, I'd be looking for the fast lane and the Sigma boys to sort of try and get themselves all sorted in the line astern. You can see Brady and Xavier have got themselves in a good position there, so now it's just about trying to keep the track position for the remainder, the last 14 laps.
Yeah, so you're right, Cole Matthews. He's had an impressive run so far. Can he get the job done in that 113? Big Pop, he's in line too, along with Smith in the 59. And I'll tell you what, we were about 20 minutes out from this race starting, and the 59 wasn't even going to be running, so he's done a good job, turned the old PC on and got himself in here, and at the moment sits P3 in the race after early incidents for him. So yeah, we've had stops. Matt, I'm assuming that's you anyway, Matt, and under that name. Everyone should be fueled and set to the finish here. Simmons.
Have we had some?
Just battling hard here with Matthews at the moment. Yeah. 14 to go, make it 13 this time by.
Sense a bit of frustration in the live chat there with Cozza.
Yeah.
I sort of called it at the time with Wayne not holding the brakes there, yeah. I feel his pain, but unfortunately that's just the life of sim racing, isn't it? People do make mistakes.
Yeah, tell you right, you're certainly getting yourself in a good position to have a crack at it at the end here, Corey. But such is the way of a super speedway. Simmons here battling down the bottom. Just leading the teammate of Stanley through. 13 to go. Where is your winner going to come from here? Nankervis. Can he get himself into a position again? This Big Pop just falls off the back of the 59 a little bit. This could help that bottom line out just a little bit. Millings, if it was to finish like this, he's going to make it through, because Nankervis will miss out on that automatic win. But yeah, he really needs to keep an eye on the 8 at the moment. So if the 8 was to get it done, she's going to be close from there.
And Nankervis probably needs to keep an eye on Aidan Gregory and Willie, because I suspect that they will try and get a run happening at some stage to get up the middle. If they can get together, that might be Nankervis' best bet here.
Yeah,
to get through to the front, because otherwise he's just going to get stuck behind these first 3 rows.
Yeah, certainly is. We will keep an eye on it. Looks like Murden's there. They're going
here we go.
3 wide in the background.
Someone's up the middle now. Yeah.
Oh, Hayden Millings.
This probably needs to go.
Hayden Millings, into the 10. There goes Willie McClone. He's been caught up in it. Oh, and there it is unfolding. Westbury's involved, Van Biljon, and just like that, your plan can come unstuck. Josh Thompson's involved. There is a whole heap of cars. We are yellow with 10 to go here at Daytona. And the story, the drama continues. Oh, another yellow.
Nankervis got away lucky there. Like he obviously, the initial contact came off the side of him, but it doesn't look like it's affected him too much.
Yeah, that was a big moment there for Howell. We'll see if we can just pick this up. But Willie McLean had nowhere to go.
No, that's the problem is generally everything heads uphill. When it starts to head south, and yeah, well, he was just wrong place, wrong time. The 119 for the middle is just tagged the 10.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, is that 40 if Dion Gregory was involved as well? So that was the big one. That is for sure. That has taken a few contenders out. We will check out the running order now because we won't have too many to go on the restart. It'll be Simmons who will start from the front row with Kyle Matthews to his outside. And well, Willie McLean, is he going to just try and battle it out? No, he's got big damage on the 61 down pit lane. After staying out of trouble for most of the night, it's come unstuck. Hadley Boyce down pit lane as well, so more damage being repaired. It's still Simmons. This guy, he's had one hell of a story tonight, and if he can get it done, it's going to be one of the bigger comebacks. So we look at the field now, we look at the playoff positions. Hayden Millings at the moment doing enough. Luke Bradley now has actually got himself up to P13 and is starting to look good again. Of course, he is 28 points to the good. But if Nankervis was to win it, but he won't now, surely Nankervis down to P7 at the moment. Oh, and having a couple of issues there. Just doing some magic tricks. 15 minutes of repairs for Willie McLean, so that is night done for the 61. Looks like night done for Howell as well in the 10. So, of course, you will still qualify for the round of 8, Corey. Looking at those points, you had a fairly comfortable margin coming into this one, 37 points to the good.
Yeah, and to Cos's saving grace, there's obviously been a lot of DNFs, which
Yeah,
he'll be at the pointier end of the unfortunate, but yeah, that'll help him out a wee bit.
yeah, for sure, because Dion Gregory, he was below the cut, so yeah, 50 points on Gregory, so no way he's passing him. Josh Thompson, he was just involved in that crash, and he's P16 at the moment, so yeah.
So Millings and Nankervis are really the only two that are around the bubble that are having a good run.
Yeah. Yeah, if Nankervis wins it, it's going to change it for a couple of people, but like I say, I'd say Corey is still good.
That'll probably upset. So where's Luke Bradley running? But I assume if Nankervis wins, it'll really upset Millings. But that all depends on how's Luke Bradley running. Is he still in it?
At the moment, they would finish dead even on points. Hayden Millings and Luke Bradley, if they finish now and Nankervis was to win it, they would finish one below the cut line, or they'll finish the same points in 8th and 9th. So it'll be a count
What
back
happens
to
there,
however
Brad?
that, I'm not sure what the count back is for VRA.
I'll say we have a
runoff.
set a 5-lap race at Bristol, runoff.
Yeah, on dirt. How good. Cheers for the follow.
Yeah, full contact.
I think that was over on the green side there. Cheers for the follow. Simmons Set to get us back racing, 8 laps to go. Here at Daytona, round 11 of the Fenn Refrigeration VRA XFINITY Series. This our final race of the round of 12. This can't be Aaron Gray, sounds far too professional. It's customer service, Aaron.
Service.
There you go. So here we go, about to go back racing. It'll be 7 to go. This time by for Simmons. Brilliant restart. Off the front race.
I must say it's polite Tinder day, Aaron.
There you go. Here we go. Stanley. The back of the 11 at the moment. 2 fast lane cars. They'll work together in the closing stages of this one. But it can come from anywhere. Amongst these front runners, Hadley, Boyce and co, like they're just about to lose some of that draft. They will not want to be doing that right now. It's Simmons controlling it from the front. Huge comeback for the 11. Matthews on the top line. Can they build some momentum? Hayden Millings is there too. Who's that going? 3 wide on the outside. He is gonna send it. That's Luke Bradley. So Luke Bradley now getting himself into a position here. This is going to flush Millings out. Millings, he's going to want to get back in behind the 72 possibly here. He's got help from Matt Blee through the middle. Big Pop moves around. It's getting tense. Oh, there's contact between Blee and Bradley. Luke Bradley's run momentarily slowed. But look at Millings still through the middle. Somehow he's still running with them. Big Pop's going to be in trouble on the outside. The 59, will he jump up? No, goes back down. That'll leave the 72 stranded. Can he get back in behind the 59? He's going to have to come down quick. Got Matt Blee in behind. But Simmons still leads it. 5 to go. That battle pack has reduced in size big time here. 72 of Big Pop manages to get back in line. But they're back to 3 wide. Yeah, Luke Bradley's turn now up the middle. Jumps up in front of Matt Blee. And that battle pack there for the last spot in the bubble. They're all together. Nankervis, he needs to win it though. Can he find a way past anyone? 4 to go. You feel like they'll have to start making some moves any moment. The 8 in Nankervis if he wants to get it done. Luke Bradley again up the middle. He is on the move. The 72 into the fence. Oh, the 59's around. So is the 72. The 59er Stubbs. We're going to have a green-white checker here at Daytona. Oh, no good. No good. The 59 around.
Who was he turned by there? Was it Bradley or?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see if we can pick it up. I'm struggling to get that one. The Big Pop should be able to show us, or Mr. Murden's here. We'll bring up a replay. We're going to have a green-white checker finish here at Daytona. Let's see if we can unfold this one. That's not the car we want. Here it is here. We'll see the 25 there. Oh yeah, just...
Oh. I mean, there was a gap there and it's kind of forcing the issue a little bit, but...
Austin Hill's son. Lockie there claiming to be Austin Hill's son in the chat. So there you go. That is a, yeah, unfortunate there for the 59. It was there and then it wasn't pretty quickly. The 72 was involved as well. He's managed to keep it off the wall, I believe, so may still be in an okay position when we go back green.
Yeah, I think Rocky's more related to, isn't he a relation of Michael Kemp? Might be Michael's son, isn't
Go back live now. There we go, Stables down pit lane. Simmons has the 113 and Matthews in behind. Well, this is going to move Nankervis a bit closer too on the restart. Oh, how good is Daytona for a bit of drama? Will we get an absolute classic finish that we're used to? I will get behind it.
Yeah, I think the big thing here is you need to try and split Xavier and Brady apart if you can.
Yeah.
If you can get in between them or get them separated, because it's going to be they're going to be hard for Nankervis to try and leapfrog.
I'll leave you to read that one in the comment there. From Lockie in the chat. Yeah, right. Who you got, chat? Who is going to get it done here at Daytona? Put your guesses in the chat. Cheers for the follow, Samuel Cullen. Appreciate that.
Bulldozer Bradley.
Bulldozer Bradley. There you go from Big Pop. Is that you done? Is it Big Pop gone? Right. Yeah, down pit lane. Damage getting seen to there. So who's it going to be? Who do you think will get this one done? The pace car. The pace car's going to win it. It'll be a green-white checker finish. Lights should go out this time by. And yeah, we were willing you home there, Big Pop. You and Stubbsy having a great run until then. Here we go. Who was that? They just got the lucky dog. Aiden Gregory.
Is that Aiden Gregory?
Yeah. Okay, the 41. It's the lucky dog this time. It's a pretty rare occasion, Kempy, or the pace car's the MVP tonight. It's probably the straightest car on the track at the moment. The pace car. We have seen everything tonight at Daytona.
I think everyone's got a story to tell out of all of this, just about.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This one, the biggest one at the moment, the man up your front, the 11 is Simmons. He was amongst it early, fought his way back into the race. And well, now a chance to claim himself a Daytona victory. Green-white checker finish coming up. I believe we should have another attempt if this one was to bring out a yellow. We'll see what happens.
I think they do get one attempt, I think.
In the NASCARs or something else? Samuel, in the NASCAR, yes, we've done 3 this VRA season. We've done 3 road courses. Chicago,
Watkins
and Sonoma. So we go back racing. If you mean another series, yes. Kiwi Sim Racing at the moment doing a TCR series on a Tuesday night. So we're back racing. Simmons. Teammate Stanley pushing him along. Look at the 8 in Nankervis. He needs the race win tonight to lock himself into the playoffs, the round of 8. Can he get it done? He's got Matthews pushing. Brock McNee. He'll drop down below, get behind the 21 of Stanley. Can we get to the start-finish line? We'll have 1 to go. 3 attempts at the green-white checker. There you go in the chat. We're going to have another one here as we are back. Under yellow,
Yeah.
Willie McClune involved, the 95 of
Oh.
Westbury. And that is huge damage. Who was that? Logan Howard, possibly? Yeah. What has unfolded here? The race that keeps on giving. Westbury, McClune, Logan Howard look like they are all involved in this one. We will have another look at another incident. Let's see what has unfolded. Watch the 95. Oh, it's happened in front. He's had nowhere to go. McClune as well, so...
I think Willie's just tried to miss all that, but it's
Yeah.
already unfolded in front of him.
I'm going to say that as Pinkney will try and pick him up in my standings. And see what has unfolded. Oh, just contact with the 59 by the looks. Oh, yeah.
59's been involved in some strife tonight.
Oh, yeah. We'll see this again. Well, the Pinkney there's going for a pass by the looks, so we'll just watch here. Oh. Yeah. Well, there you go. So, contact made, sends him into the fence. We're back under yellow. And that'll be our first attempt done here for our green-white checker finish.
I'm almost willing to bet that Willie wished he probably loaded it up after that first crash and gone to bed, I would say. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's obviously sat in the pits, repaired the car a bit, and come back out and crashed it again. So
Yeah, been one of those nights for the 61, that's for sure. He is already locked in to the round of 8, though. Second on points coming into tonight's race. Well clear of that cut line, along with Dilworth as well. Well over 50 points clear. Yeah, well.
I would have thought with Xavier having the win already under his belt and being locked in, the pressure would be off him, and he'd probably just have a bit more conservative way of going about the night. But instead, he'd just rather go out and clean sweep it as well.
Yeah, he's certainly given us a story for the race win, that is for sure, Simmons. And that is a great question there, Hamboy. Will we get anyone across the finish line in this one? Will we see a massive crash clean everyone out coming up to the line? Simmons, can he get this done? Nankervis. If Nankervis gets it done, that is another story. He will lock himself into the round of 8. Coming into tonight, 11 out of 12 on points for the round of 12. And looking all but gone as far as progressing through to that round of 8. Can take Dion Gregory out. You've got to say him down 23rd at the moment, and pretty sure he's going to be... No, he is actually out on the track. But 23rd, he came into tonight 27 points below that cut line.
Some shots being fired in the chat.
Yeah, I just see that. Will have be a weekly bombing mission. There you go.
I think Josh might be understating it there too, because I think Kempy probably causes more destruction than Osama ever did.
I'll tell you what, if you are tuning in for the first time, make sure you do hit that follow button, whether you're watching on the green side or here on Twitch, or if you're tuning in on YouTube, hit that subscribe button on the NZ Sim Racing TV channels. So we look to go back racing here. The pace car, he will move down the pit lane. Simmons will have another crack at a green or white checker finish. Is the drama done yet? Or are we going to see some more incidents down to the pit lane? Let's see what happens on the restart for the 11 of Simmons. I guess he knows he has some friendly fire in behind him of Stanley, who no doubt will be happy to push him home. Stanley, he is leading that Tier 2 championship at the moment comfortably as well, so no threat in that championship at this stage. He will make the round of 8 for the Tier 2 championship. There we go. Feelings there from the 59 of Stubbs as we go back racing. Green, white checker, attempt number 2, Simmons. Brilliant restart there for the 11. The 8, he's going to throw everything at this one. On the outside, he's going to need some help. Hayden Millings back with Luke Bradley. These two out front at the moment. Almost getting away on them. Here comes the run from Nankervis. It'll be white flag if they can get to the start-finish line, and they will race to the finish. Simmons getting another big push here down the bottom. Nankervis up high. Oh, you can feel it. It's going to erupt. We got the white flag. They're racing to the end here at Daytona. Who is going to get it done? Simmons leads the way. Nankervis on the outside. Can he get it done? He needs to get it done to make the round of 8. Surely he's going to throw everything at this one. Millings. Is he going to look up the middle again? He is. There's contact. Macney's around into Luke Bradley. Oh, Nankervis! Oh, there's more. We got one over. Simmons provides a lid skid. Brady Stanley, meantime, he is going to race to the line and get it done here at Daytona. Hayden Millings will come home P2 and Matt Blee P3 and Thompson out of absolutely nowhere will bring it home P4. But how good is a lid skid on a Sunday night? Get amongst that, Simmons. It was massive. We need a replay. Let's get it up. Brady Stanley has got it done, but check this out. From the 11 of Simmons. Over. Up and over for Simmons. This is where it all began though. Brock Macney, and then there was contact. Matthews into Nankervis, and Simmons added to the collection. Involved in another rollover. The 11 of Simmons, and check out the crab from there for Simmons. Wow. What a way to finish it. Aaron, that is Daytona for you. A lid skid for the 11. Huge.
It's looking like we're going to have the 2x2 tandem to the line there, but yeah, Matthews stuck his nose in there and caused an aeroplane crash, and Brady Stanley was in the right place and managed to bounce out the other side of the carnage and get the W.
Yeah, he will be pretty pumped about that too. I believe that's going to be his first oval victory in the Xfinity Series for the 21 of Brady Stanley. Gets the
Fancy
job
giving
done.
a win away to the Aussies.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. That was a action-packed race here on a Sunday night. VRA Xfinity Racing at its best. A lid skid to bring it home, but we're probably going to have to call it quits there. We're at 20 to 10 on the time, so that is going to be the end of tonight's stream. Cheers, everyone, for tuning in. I would have loved to have interviewed these guys, but with time ticking on right now, we will have to wrap things up. Big congrats to Brady Stanley getting it done tonight. Aaron, cheers for the help in the comms box. And
no worries at all.
We will look forward to our first race of the round of 8. Brady Stanley, just getting that in the chat quickly, 0.6 of a litre left as he crossed the finish line. And Xavier, mate, you gave us another lid skid highlight, so that's all I can say. But yeah, big ups to Brady Stanley. Sorry, Matt, I know you're waiting in the interview room, but I need to get moving. Cheers, everyone, for tuning in. Massive numbers again on the stream. It's good to see. We will be back Tuesday night with round 8 of the TCR series. Make sure you tune in for that one. Until then, have a good one, everyone, and we will catch you all